Shop Essential Essence, check out our manifestation candles, as well as our other spiritual products to help become a better you. Welcome back to Essential Essence, where we stay ready so we don't got to get ready. Let's go ahead and jump into Gemini. Spirit is definitely wanting you to jump into some new beginnings. All right, be spontaneous and having no limitations, being a free spirit. You know, when you hear people say, free spirited, and really taking a leap of faith, it's a risk here that needs to be taken. And jumping into this new beginning is the way to go, because I see someone feels stagnant, and it's only because you're fighting yourself. All right, you have to let go of. It's like in the mind. It's like your mind playing tricks on you. Like you're in this stagnant energy, but it's because this is where you choose to be. You have to be honest with yourself and learn how to be grateful. Being grateful and really being in that energy and realizing what you have and not thinking about what needs to be done or what else you have to do. Somebody could be suffering with addiction. This could be, sex, lust. So if you're messing with somebody, make sure that you're being honest. It's a message of not giving up. They want you to break free, all right? From all of this negative, self-imposed energy, all right? And when you sit in meditation and you really embrace the love of the universe and really go in for a deep dive to get those certain feelings that you need to feel, like gratitude, love, peace, really knowing who you are and really realizing that, okay, I need to focus. I need to focus back on what I got going on. It's like a lack of opportunity because it's like you've lost your ambition because you're focused on being a perfectionist. There is no perfect. Perfect doesn't exist. It's perfect. It's never perfect. It's always perspective or somebody's perspective of it. Like you could think it's messed up. You could think it's not ready, and it could be ready. It could be ready to go, just how it is. No more takes. No more takes. Don't keep on redoing it. Keep on recording because you just keep on throwing the beautiful work away. It's good. It's ready to go. They're talking about avoiding arguments right now. Watch out for being clumsy. And that's what I was just saying, and it came up in the card because I'm feeling like, even if you're messing with somebody, don't be sneaking around and stuff. If you're single, be free to do what you want, but lies catch up to you. And especially when you're telling lies and you ain't good at it. Being forgetful, because that's here. Being forgetful about the lies being told. You gotta have your boundaries too. Somebody could be a teacher or some type of public speaker. Have your boundaries and make sure that you rest so that you can defend yourself, because the fence is here. So learning how to persevere through situations that may not be as easy, going. Don't let it get you to the point to where you're giving up and putting all that pressure on yourself. I feel like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, and that comes from the perfectionist, okay, in you. So they want you to persevere and get your sleep so you can have strength to fight. Like, don't mean that much stronger, makes me a little bit wiser. I can't think of the song. Thanks for making me a fighter. Okay, that's the song that I'm channeling here. So they want you to get your strength up so you can stand in the position to stand your ground. Because life happens, challenges come and go, but you have to learn how to go through the flow without letting them knock you down. And knocks down, just get back up when it knocks you down. There's some resistance here about being in denial. Okay, learn how to acknowledge your fears and realize that they're there, because if you're in denial and you're telling yourself, no, I don't have this problem, or no, this is not it, you're just being in denial. Okay, and that's highlighting the fears that are there, and replace it with awareness. Replace the denial for, or both. Replace the fear with awareness. So when you replace the fear with awareness, then you become aware of what's happening. So then you're able to change it. So if you're not being aware of it, you don't know it's there. All right. So they're saying realizing the fear that's there, that makes you, deny what's going on, or convincing yourself that that's not, happening or true. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So yeah, you have to take care of yourself. You come first, right? You need to make some time for real self-love, real self-care. Self-care by you're meditating, or just sitting somewhere that's just beautiful and just being. You don't have to be doing anything. You don't have to be helping nobody. You don't have to be figuring anything out. Just being. Your health is important, your sleep is important, and you need it. Okay, you're not a machine, you're not a robot. You need to park it, okay, and take care of yourself. Make sure that you're eating. And I feel like I don't feel like this particular group is the big eaters, but you got to make sure that you're at least getting the nutrition that you need. Yeah, be a purpose. I know what I'm here to do. So I'm not sure if this card came in reverse or not, but they want you to focus on your purpose. It's like, what you're meant to do, what you came to do. So be great and do it, but you have to surrender. When God is telling you things, when different messages are coming to you, when different people are telling you different things, or you just keep on seeing things repetitive, the spirit numbers, you have to release your need to control things. If you need to know how everything's going to go, where it's going to go, how this is going to come, then you're going to forever be worried about it, because you're trying to force things to happen instead of just letting things flow. When you're in the flow, things come to you. It comes easier. Right? You won't be having to chase it. You won't be having to, try to figure it out. Surrender. Trying to figure everything out and have control. And trust, yeah. So with surrender comes trust, because when you surrender, you have to trust God to bring those things into fruition for you. It's like set it and forget it. You do what you need to do, and then you give it to the angels. You give it to God. You give it to your spirit team to take care of for you. But you got to trust the process. Accept that your inner voice will always guide you correctly. Your higher self is always going to guide you correctly. Always. But that's why you have to work on your trust. All right? When your instincts kick in, trust your instincts. Because that's your higher self. That is God. That is the energy telling you to move. Okay? So whenever you're feeling like you're lost or you're stagnant, go in and tap into your higher self. I mean, your higher self knows where to go. Yes, and that came out twice. So this is definitely confirmation for the Geminis to focus. It's time to refocus. Look, I can't make this up. Look, I just said this. What? Instinct. Tap into your instinct and focus. Focus on what you want. Focus on what you got going on. You got to ground yourself because you're getting stuck in your head. Yeah, release. There's some things you need to release. The things that keep on coming up for you, that keep on swarming around in your head, the things that keep on bothering you, you have to release it. Carrying this stuff around with you does nothing. And that's the repeated stories. You keep on telling the same stories about the same situations. You have to release that stuff. So when you talk about it, you can talk about how you healed from it, how you overcame. All right. When it keeps on coming up, that means it's time to take care of it. This is the equinox. All right. This is the change. The big shift. That's what brings in the big shift, is when you release it. You sit it down. You no longer take it with you. When you cry, when you release, when you talk about it with God, your spirit team, and you're really sitting in that space, admitting it and realizing things, you're releasing it. You're not getting up with it. All right, that means I forgive who needs to be forgiven. I forgive myself, and I no longer let this affect me. I no longer am that person. Okay, because you're releasing it, you're healing, you're getting up, you're lighter, you're realizing you're not that person anymore. You don't have to feel like that anymore. And then you're making the changes when it comes to characters, you know, elevating your character, elevating the things you do. That's elevation, is change. All right, so it all fits hand in hand. All right, so follow your instincts and focus back on. Amethyst is a good crystal to help you focus. You see, it's a lot of purple energy. All right, that's really telling me the crown chakra. So do some crown chakra meditations as well. All right, love you guys. See you in the next one.